Welcome back, Cinnamon and Watermelon, for lesson 79. Let's get into it. Touch column 1. Word 1 is poison. What word? Spell poison. Get ready. If poison gets inside your body, it will make your body stop working and it may kill you. If rats eat poison, the rats die. If somebody gets a little cut from an arrow that is poison, that person can die. Everybody, what do we call something that gets inside your body and makes it stop working? Yes, poison. Word 2 is Hector. What word? Spell Hector. Get ready. Good. Word 3. What word? Spell boxer. Get ready. Word 4. What word? Spell magic. Get ready. Very good. Touch column 2. Remember this word. Word 1. What word? Yes, Achilles. Word 2. What word? Yes, feared. Word 3. What word? Yes, weakness. Word 4. What word? Yes, battled. You can always go over these words at any time by just pressing pause on this screen. Now let's get into the story. On this one, you are going to read a story about a soldier who was in an army that fought Troy. First, you're going to read the information passage, which is called Learning About an Achilles Heel. So press pause and start reading. This is the other half of the story. Press pause and read that. Good job. Follow along with Miss Crater as she reads. Learning about an Achilles heel. Another name for a weakness is Achilles heel. Everybody, what's another name for weakness? Yes, Achilles heel. Read this sentence. Her love of candy was her weakness. Here's a sentence that means the same thing. Her love of candy was her Achilles heel. Read this sentence. His poor reading was his weakness. Here's a sentence that means the same thing. His poor reading was his Achilles heel. Read the next sentence. The boxer's left hand was his weakness. Say that sentence another way. Everybody say it. Right, the boxer's left hand was his Achilles heel. Back to the story. Read this sentence. Her bad health was her weakness. Say the sentence another way. Get ready. Right, her bad health was her Achilles heel. You may wonder why the word Achilles heel means weakness. The story that you will read today tells why. That story took place over 3,000 years ago. The story is about a man named Achilles who was in a great war that took place 3,000 years ago. Which war was that? Right, remember the war between Troy and Greece. Achilles was a great soldier in the army. That was at war with Troy. What army was that? Very good, the Greek army. Now we're going to get into the next story. Press pause and begin reading. Press pause and begin reading. Press pause and begin reading. Very good. Let's go back to the top and follow along with Miss Crater. Achilles' heel. The story about Achilles is make-believe. When Achilles was a baby, his mother took him to a river. The river was filled with magic water. Special people could go into this river, but only one time. Here's the rule about what would happen. If the water touched a part of your body, nothing could hurt that part. Listen to that rule again. If the water could touch a part of your body, nothing could hurt that part. Say the rule. Get ready. Good. Back to the story. If the water touched your hand, nothing could hurt your hand. A knife or an arrow could not hurt your hand. If you put your leg in this magic water, what would happen to the leg? What's the answer? Right, nothing could hurt the leg. Back to the story. Achilles' mother loved her baby very much. She did not want anything to hurt him. She said, I will dip my baby in the magic river. Then nothing will be able to hurt Achilles. Question time. Why did she want to dip him in the river? Right, she didn't want anything to hurt him. Good job. Back to the story. But the water in the river moved very fast. Achilles' mother said, if I let go of my baby in the water, the river will carry him away. So I must hold on to part of him. Let's stop here. Question time. Why does she have to hold on to part of him? Good, so the river wouldn't carry him away. Which part do you think she's going to hang on to? Right, the leg, the arm, maybe the heel. Good job. Back to the story. Achilles' mother thought about how to hold her baby when she dipped him in the river. At last, she said, I will hold Achilles' heel when I dip him in the magic river. So she did. Achilles' mother held on to his heel and dipped him in the magic river. The only part of Achilles that did not get wet in the magic river was his heel. Now, let's stop here while I ask this question. The water touched all parts of Achilles except his heel. What's going to happen to all the parts that the water touched? Good, nothing will be able to hurt him. Everybody, can his heel get hurt? Yes, and why? Because it didn't get wet in the magic river. Good job. Back to the story. Achilles grew up to be the greatest soldier that Greece ever had. All the cities in Greece heard about Achilles, and the soldiers from these cities were afraid of him. When he was still a boy, he battled the best soldiers. They hit him with their swords, but the swords did not cut him. They shot him with arrows, but the arrows did not hurt him. When they saw that they could not kill him, they tried to run from him. But Achilles rode after them on his horse and killed them. When the war with Troy started, Achilles was the most fierce soldier in the world. More next time. If you were a soldier who had to fight Achilles, how would you feel? Maybe afraid. Okay, cinnamon and watermelon group. Good job with lesson 79. At any time you would like to go back and read any of these stories, please do so. All you need to do is press the pause button, read, press play, and do it all over again. That concludes our lesson for 79. See you next time.